Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I've been waiting for the longest time to finally have a sunny day so I'm able to film this. It's been raining non-stop for weeks. That today that I saw that the sun was kinda gonna come out for a little bit, I ran for the camera and we're finally going to do this. So today, after 2 years, I can finally give you a little bit of an update of how my Hermes experience has been here in Barcelona. I actually think this is quite of a funny story and a little bit of the law of attraction because I literally let go. After 2 years of basically hearing absolutely nothing, this happened in such a funny way and I cannot wait to show you the color. And also, I finally got one of the pieces that I've been talking about for basically 4 months now. So I got 2 pieces. This is probably going to be quite a long video. I do have a lot to say about rejecting bags because I did reject one bag before this one and I was so scared of doing that. So I do want to touch on that. Also, why I'm unboxing this bag until now. And of course, the story time of that day because it was kind of crazy. So timestamps and chapters are gonna be in the description box down below. I definitely cannot wait to start also wearing this. So let's start with this. So I have really been into fancy color diamonds. I didn't really know what fancy color diamonds were until I really got obsessed with Paloma Diamonds. I've been learning a lot about fancy color diamonds because I know that when we think of diamonds, we think of the classic white diamonds. So fancy color diamonds are diamonds but that they have color. They are harder to find, they retain even a better value, they're more unique, they're basically one of a kind pieces. So this means that when you find a jewelry piece that has multiple colors of fancy color diamonds, because one of these has I think 7 different colors of diamonds, it's literally a work of art. I literally look at them at the website consistently and I always do the add to cart and I finally decided that it was time. So we're definitely going to put them on now. Every piece from Paloma Diamonds comes in this beautiful box. Like their packaging is completely on another level. So you open it up. You guys will probably know quite well which are these. I finally got the Blossom Fancy Drop earrings. So these ones are like the fancy, more upscale version of ones that I already have. They are the Blossom studs, which I'm actually wearing right now. So these ones are like the mini, more everyday version. And these ones are like the wow. These are literally a work of art and I'm gonna explain why. But I'm gonna give you close-ups of the pieces, of course, because with the light changing and me on the frame, I'm definitely not gonna give these pieces justice. They are even prettier in person than on the website. Like they shine so much, they're beautiful. Let me switch them because why not? Okay, I think I just fell in love. These are gonna be my favorite earrings. I don't really plan to take this off, especially for spring and summer. These are going to be just perfect because they're real diamonds. I don't really need to take them off for absolutely anything and they're such statement pieces. But let me explain a little bit of why they're so special. So these earrings have 5 different colors of fancy colored diamonds. They have pink diamonds, they have yellow diamonds, which I love. They have brown diamonds, they have orange diamonds, and they also have green diamonds. The color actually forms organically over millions of years. They're really hard to find, and really considering how rare they are and also that no fancy color diamond is going to be the same shape, the same shade of color as the other. When you make pieces like these earrings, thinking the fact that you need to find the diamonds to make the set and you have to find 2 identical of each, of the same size and the same shade basically, so you can make these earrings. It's not like a piece that you can just make and it's that easy. You really need to find exactly the same thing to make the pair. These diamonds are ethically sourced, conflict-free, and the fact that you have so many colors into the earring is just literally a piece of art but made into jewelry, and that's something that I've been looking a lot for. Instead of going for more of the basic staple pieces, I think this is truly one of a kind. So in these earrings you have 14 different diamonds. They are in multiple colors and they're set in 14 karat yellow gold. They are absolutely showstoppers. I also really love the mini ones. In case anyone is interested in something a little bit more daily, but I do have to say this is one of their star pieces for a reason. They also have the fantasy climbers that are definitely on my wish list. I also talked about them in my unrealistic jewelry wish list because I knew that at the end of the day, both of them are definitely on my wish list, but this ones I knew that I was just gonna use them so much during the spring and summer. But this These are the minis and I'm gonna show you them side by side, so in case you're into something a little bit smaller, you definitely have the option. But I definitely want to start wearing these earrings from now. So something that I really like about their packaging is that you can use it as a jewelry case. You just basically need to flip it because they come here and you can flip it and now you have a jewelry case. So I really love using this one, especially for traveling or on my bedside table. So I'm gonna put the mini blossom studs right here now. They all come with a little card that it's a certificate of authenticity. Paloma Diamonds is a family-owned business and they put a lot of care and love. Their customer service is amazing, and I really love supporting and shopping from businesses like this. Now the other, it's more of a staple, something that I definitely wanted to try because I've been so in love with yellow diamonds in particular. I decided to get another ring from their newest releases because they have this actually in different colors. This is the yellow diamond half eternity ring. The half eternity rings actually come in 4 different widths, and I use eternity rings on a daily basis. They're basically a staple for me and I really love stacking them. I always get so many questions about them and where to get them. So in case you want to go for white diamonds, they definitely have the white diamond option, but they have many others in case you want to go for something a little bit different. This is just the perfect pop of color. Yellow diamonds are insanely beautiful. I wanted to get it for this hand and I just feel like it adds a sunny, beautiful pop of color. As much as I love my white diamond pieces, sometimes looking at pieces a bit more different like this one makes me happy. I'm so over the moon about the earrings. I'm definitely going to be linking them down below in case anyone is interested in checking them out. But I would definitely suggest for you guys to check the full website because they have so many different pieces that maybe these are not exactly what you're looking for. They have excellent starter pieces in case you want to start little by little into fancy color diamonds, or if you're obsessed like me and you really want to go for the star pieces, these are definitely it. They do offer free worldwide shipping and everything always arrives safe and sound. Packaging is impeccable, customer service is amazing, could not recommend them enough. So if you have any questions, if you want absolutely anything, you can always write them an email or actually DMing them on Instagram and they will assist you in anything that you need. And they have absolutely been my go-to when it comes to natural diamonds, either white or fancy color diamonds, which I honestly have not seen pieces like the ones that they have out there anywhere else. I did ask them if I could have a discount code and they were kind enough and they gave me one that it's Lu15 and it's going to give you 15% off the entire website, and this is going to be a permanent discount code, which I think it's amazing of them and I'm so grateful that they offered. Now getting into the bag, I got the call from the store basically in between my birthday and Christmas, which was the worst timing ever for me. It had been 2 years since I got offered the Mini Kelly, which was the first bag that I honestly really locked out on that one. I literally could not believe it and I was over the moon because I came with the idea of when I was gonna move from Mexico to Spain, I would basically have to start over and build a relationship with an essay. I also had no idea how it worked here, and let me tell you, it's really different from how it works in Mexico, and I think this applies to every country and every store and even every essay. After the Mini Kelly, I put myself on the wish list 2 more times, and those 2 other times nothing happened. I tried to get a white Birkin 25 for such a long time. I really don't go to the store that much. I don't pressure my essay. I don't buy anything that I don't want. I definitely don't overbuy, and I would never buy anything just for the sake of trying to get offered a bag. I bought my Hermes short jumping boots and I got them because I really wanted them. I adore them. I buy Twillies because I literally have an issue and I really love Twillies. I really just aim to get things that I love for that and not for any other reason. The way that I've always looked at the Hermes journey, how they call it, or just like the store experience in general, I would never want to stress myself over it or hyperfixate, and that's one of the reasons why I just really let it go. But basically around September, my essay tells me that I can put myself on the wish list again. I did it with 0 expectations because it had already been such a long time. The wish list hadn't really been working out for me, and I was already quite sad that I was gonna get my birthday bag in another way. So I had made my complete peace with the situation, but I did put myself on the wish list for a Birkin 25 and I added white. And here basically how it works, at least now, you have to be quite specific. The only part where you can play around a little bit with options is with the colors. So I asked for a Birkin 25 toggle leather, I asked for gold hardware, and the colors that I asked for were white. I also asked for light blue, I asked for green, and I also asked for red. So the first week of November, before my birthday, I get the first call and my essay tells me that if I can go to the store because he had a bag that I could be interested in. And when he told me the color, because he told me the color over the phone, it was actually Caban. And Caban, I googled it and I was so disappointed. Not because I don't like the color, but because it's such a dark, deep blue that it literally looked black. I didn't really see any difference between my black Birkin 25 and this bag, but I was also so scared of rejecting the bag. So naturally I went to YouTube and started checking what happens if you regret a bag from your essay, especially after not being offered a bag in such a long time. There's plenty of rumors that if you reject a bag offer, that you're never gonna get another offer. There's also rumors that if you reject a bag, the essay is going to be offended. Literally multiple different things. So a lot of people basically feel obligated to buy a bag that they offer you, and I honestly think that that is so wrong, because you should never ever buy a bag if it's not what you want. And in my case, I think I was very clear of the colors that I wanted, and I just think that my essay did not think that it just was going to be too similar to my black Birkin. So I said, okay, I really want to go see the bag in person and then decide. Next day I go to the store, I check the bag out, and even my essay agreed, like, oh my god, yeah, it's not worth it. It's just so similar to black. He still offered me the chance to buy the bag if I wanted, but I think we both agreed that it was just not worth it for me to get it. And at this point, I think it's just way better if you reject the bag if it doesn't work out for you, for several reasons. One, you're gonna be stuck with a bag that you truly don't love and it's so expensive. Second, this just means that you're not in for reselling, because of course you can get that bag and then just sell it and wait to get offered something else, but I really don't want to do that. I'm not here for that. I really just wanted a beautiful bag for my birthday. I really love Hermes colors and I love trying new Hermes colors, and this was just not it for me. And I thought in that moment that someone that was on the wish list for a black Birkin, if they offered that bag to them, they would honestly be very content with it because it almost looked black. So this is basically what I tell my essay. He completely agreed with me. He even went to the bag to see if there was anything else that he could offer me that was a little bit more aligned with my wish list and something that I didn't have. He didn't have anything, so he told me that we would have to wait longer to see if anything else came up, but he did tell me that it was probably gonna take a while. So after this, I just went ahead and I just got from Berlux my Birkin 25 in Baton, which is now my favorite bag in my entire collection. I really love that bag, and I literally went for exactly what I wanted in rose gold hardware. The bag is stunning. Then Christmas is around the corner because my birthday is on November 20th, and I decided to order from Berlux to my green Constance, which I also adore. So I placed the order for the Constance, and at this point I really know and understand that it's gonna take a really long time for anything to be offered again, if anything is offered. So I really did let it go, and this is where I say that this was the law of attraction, because the day that I got offered this bag, it was really less than planned, at least from my side. I want to pause a little bit, first of all, to apologize because I know that I've been talking for so long and many of you just want to see the bag. And the second, to say that when I got the Constance, I felt already so guilty for buying the Birkin and then getting the Constance that I ended up selling 2 Chanel bags. I sold my Chanel Jumbo and my Chanel Boy bag to make up the price of the Constance, because I just wanted to be a bit more responsible and also don't feel guilty about spending the money. I definitely had like the goal before the year ended that I did want to replace the bags that got stolen from me in Italy, and that was a white and a green classic flop. And I always say that when bad things happen, we just go and improve things for ourselves. So I ended up replacing the bags with the white Birkin and with the green Constance, but I did do it in a responsible way, in my opinion, just basically swapping bags. So selling bags that I already have in my collection for bags that I really want to add, that I feel like I'm gonna use a bit more. And definitely the Constance, I think it's something that I'm gonna use, especially during spring and summer, so much more than I would use the Jumbo or the Boy bag, mainly because they were both black bags that I was just already not reaching out for a lot. And that's the way that I keep my bag collection from growing and getting things that I'm not using. So I really want that every single bag that I have in my closet to be something that I adore and use consistently. So I'm gonna try to be quick with this part. So basically at this point, I don't expect to get any calls from the store, and this was at the beginning of December. So now we're mid-December, and my best friend Niels from Germany, many of you know him, he came to visit, and we decided to go and do a little bit of shopping before Christmas. He wanted to get some things. Also Kasia, she wanted to get something from Hermes so we go to the store. I didn't even have an appointment. We just literally made the line and walked into the store. And while we're waiting at the store, because I asked for my SA to help us, you usually have to wait like 30 minutes for them to free themselves from the next appointment and then go help you. During this time, we were walking around the store and I literally joked and said to Niels and Kasia, you know what would be funny? If my SA tells me that he has a bag for me today, because it would be the worst timing for me. Then we go sit down and my SA comes and I say, hi, how are you? Happy holidays. He's like, oh my god, I actually was gonna call you. I actually have a bag for you. I turn around and I look at Kasia and Niels and I was just speechless because I was joking. Like, I of course did not expect this to happen. So I say, oh my god, yes, of course, I would love to see it. And then we also say that Niels was looking for a Bastia or a Calvi. Right now, I don't remember. And we also asked for what Kasia was looking for. So they take us to the room and he tells me, okay, I know that you requested a green bag. This color was actually not on my wish list, but he wanted me to see it because he considered it to be a really beautiful color for the season. And then he tells me, I know that it's not Vertiquette, but I think you're really gonna like it. And I was actually so happy that it was not Vertiquette because I literally got the Vertiquette bag for Christmas. So sorry for taking so long to get it here, but now we're gonna open the bag. So this is a color that I had never heard from before. It was my first time seeing it. I've never even gold it, and the thing that I think it's gonna frustrate me a lot is that it's so beautiful, but I know that the camera is definitely not gonna do it justice. I was also so lucky to get the bag before the price increase in January, of course. I'm gonna go into why I waited so long to unbox it, and I'm gonna definitely film the color on a sunny day because right now the sun abandoned us again. So I'm so excited to finally open it. I wanted to save this unboxing for a special occasion, and we're actually celebrating something very personal, and I'm so happy to finally be sharing and just starting to use the bag. So as I said, it's a Birkin 25 in Togo leather, but the color, and it's a green bag, and the color is called Vert Foncé. And before anyone says anything, I know that you're gonna think, oh, it looks black, but that's the camera. It's actually not black at all. It's this really deep and beautiful forest green. I'm definitely gonna have to insert clips of the bag so you can tell, but I brought my black Birkin so we can compare the colors because I knew that the camera was definitely not gonna show off, and unless you have the contrast. When he showed me the bag, I actually loved it so much because for the ones that know me well, I adore green, but something that I love more is a color bag that can also be a neutral and you can use with absolutely everything. I'm gonna do my best to show you clips that do justice to the color. Vert Foncé is amazing. These types of shades are something that you can wear year-round and on a daily basis. It's not like pastels or bright colors, and I'm so happy that I went for it, and I cannot wait to start using it. So let me properly open the bag and everything. Here's the dust bag and the key and cloche. I also have pictures of the day that we were at the store. I cannot even express how funny it was because we were all basically speechless. Like, we could not believe that it was actually happening. I already placed an order for a bag charm that I wanted to pair this bag with because Niels has it. I'm gonna show you a picture. I'm definitely excited to start using it as a lucky bag because this was definitely manifestation at its peak. I'm gonna give you a 360, but I cannot wait to see on the editing process of the video if the color is actually coming through because I really doubt it. Already being such a great day, I don't know if it's gonna show. I was so excited that it got sunny for a second, but then the sun went away, so I of course decided to take the bag, and then when I go to pay, I realized that I don't have my wallet with me. I left it at home. I'm usually good with Apple Pay, like I use Apple Pay for everything. So I call Polo and I tell him, hey, I just got offered a bag. He says, no way. He thinks that I'm joking. And I'm like, no, I'm not joking. It's actually happening and I kind of need you to bring the wallet to me. And the husband of the year took a cab, brought my wallet to add a bit more of the chaos to the whole situation. And after that, we went to have a drink. I was literally over the moon. I do want to say that after buying it, I felt kind of guilty because it did feel a little bit like too many purchases in a really short period of time. The timing was definitely not the best for me, and I ended up deciding that I was gonna let go another bag for this one, of course. I'm gonna talk about that. So Vert Foncé translates literally to dark green. It's a deep forest green that in some lights could look like a really dark gray, but under natural light the color really comes through, and with the gold hardware it just pairs beautifully. Now sharing the price, because every single time that I bought a bag from the store, I share the price that I paid. I paid 8,600 euros for this bag. That honestly, now when I think about it and I compare it to Chanel and other stores, it is not that bad. I ended up deciding that I'm gonna let go of my Birkin 30 in Blue Celeste. I had already been debating on it quite a lot, but after this one, it really solidified for me that I just needed to be responsible, of course. The 8,600 applies to the Birkin 25 in Togo, and this was prior to the price increase in January, because right now they're a little bit more. Let me check how much they're going for now. So a Birkin 25 in Togo is now at 8,950 in euro and 12,100 in the US. And of course we're gonna be removing the stickers because that has been long overdue. I will always recommend to remove the stickers. They're not meant to stay on the hardware for such a long time because the glue can actually start oxidizing the hardware. It's actually one of my favorite parts when unboxing the bag. I find it so satisfying to remove the stickers. I do want to talk about why it took me so long to unbox this bag. I did not want to saturate myself like normalizing it because I did feel like it was too close in time. Like unboxing 3 bags back to back to back felt wrong. That's not what I want my channel to be about. I've been really loving doing my traveling content and my vlogs and my get ready with me's. I've been really loving so much the place that I'm taking my channel to now with my travel videos. They're literally my favorite things to create. I also really love doing my vlogs here at home, and I do love doing unboxings. I love doing handbag content. It's really the core of my channel and how everything started, but when it comes to content like this, I don't want to post it so close together. So I ended up deciding that I was gonna unbox the bag when I had something to celebrate. That I was, yes, really happy to get it, but I was gonna make myself wait to start using it, either for a special occasion or like a pick-me-up, but I definitely want to put some time in between. And I also do that quite often. If I buy something, I just let it sit for a bit and I let myself get super excited and just the perfect day to unbox it and celebrate it and get to enjoy it. I know that this may sound quite crazy, but at least for me, that's something that I really love doing. It just makes it so rewarding. Like the wait also sometimes helps a little bit to reduce the anxiety and the guilt of buying something. I was originally planning to unbox it during January, but then we left for South Africa for quite a while. After coming back from South Africa, I decided to just wait, and I thought that it was just the time, and I also was dying to take it out of the box. I've seen so many reels of people saying that the moment that you remove the stickers, you're devaluating your bag, and right now I'm feeling like I'm literally taking thousands away from the bag, and I don't really care. I really just cannot wait to start using it. Ready? So here is Miss Birkin 25 in Vert Foncé. I hope that you guys don't want to kill me for literally talking your ears off for I don't know how long. I definitely want to share my experience of the store because yeah, it's been nothing for 2 years. So don't fear of declining a bag when you have good reason to do it. So this was the video. I would also love to know what you guys think about the earrings. They also have green diamonds, so I thought that that was quite on theme, and I would love to hear if you have any funny stories at the store. Hope everyone has a beautiful week, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're not done watching, I'm gonna leave you 2 right here in case you want to check them out. Thank you and see you on the next one. Bye.